How's everybody doing? This is Philip Lyde, aka the Prosperous Rhinoceros. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Melissa, and one of my children, Wisdom. And today we're going to get into the topic. Well, actually, we're going to highlight one of the mistakes a lot of people make, especially in network marketing. And that's actually mistake number 17. But before we get into exactly what it is, Melissa actually has an interesting story for you guys.
Okay, everybody. To tell the story, every Sunday I have a group of ladies that we meet and we run. And the run consists of about running 3 to however many miles you want to run during the time period. So this day, my husband chose to run with us, which I was so excited.
That's me.
Yes. So as we meet, we're waiting for the ladies to come and we all gather and we start. Who takes off running first? My husband, full speed ahead. And I told him before that when you are running long distance, that you should start at a nice slow pace. Not Philip. So as he's gone, he's taking off and we're laughing at him, just laughing, falling out. We all do, and well, let me go back. We see Philip and he's walking because by then he's taken off running and I guess he was tired. So I'm running past him. So on my way back from the ending, I passed my husband and he's like, babe, where do I stop? And I said, oh, the end of the white picket fence. So I'm still going at my nice slow pace. As I get to the end, I'm waiting for the other ladies to come up, and they come up, and I'm looking for my husband, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm asking them, has anybody seen Philip? Has anybody seen Philip? Where's Philip? No, he was in front of us. No. He did say that he was cramping up. No, no. So as I'm sitting there shaking my head,
Excuses. That's all that was.
I knew in my heart that my husband did not follow directions. He went the wrong way. And out of pride, he did not turn around to come back, but he allowed us to wait for him about a good 25, I'm going to say 30 minutes. So as I decided to go check on my children, and the group of ladies waited at the end for Philip to make sure that he was okay, I went to go check on my children. And when I left, I went up, checked on them, they were okay. Here comes Philip walking up from the main street that was not even on our trail.
All right, let me fill in the gaps on what she's not telling you guys. What happened was, I actually had a good pace when I was coming in, and I hadn't ran in a while, but somehow mentally, I psyched myself up into thinking that I was still at my running weight back in the military. So, so I'm running and I got a good pace. I'm listening to whatever was on the MP3 player, and by the time Alyssa's little route and her little crew, we got to like the third bridge. I was like, oh crap, my doggone shins is cramping up, right? So I see Melissa following back. I said, okay. So if I'm seeing her coming back the opposite way, I knew that I could catch her, right? So I get to the halfway mark. It's about a mile. What is it? A mile and 3/4, right? I said, well, shit. I ain't gonna catch her right now. I'll catch her in the last leg. So out of pride, and one of the things that I want to say is that I'm gonna be honest with you. For you guys who work out or who you think you work out, because I do halfway decent in the gym, but running with these women is totally different thing. So I must concede to the women's of BGR and all these other women-only groups. And there's a reason why it's women only. Okay, they tried to kill me, and I think when I was ahead, I think they had a ploy to really sit here and say, you know what, we're gonna fix that fool, and we're gonna go longer than we normally do. They probably don't never do that any other time, but they did it today. And what happened was, as I came off of the second bridge, I saw the signs that said to go back to the park, but I said to myself, you know what, the women who are turning, I said, they're cheating. There's no way it could be this easy, right? And so I kept straight. I kept thinking what I thought even though I've never run the trail before. And I wound up all the way at the end of the, about 3 miles out the way. So in the military, they call this being disoriented. It's a fancy word for being lost. And so by the time I got back, my children had ran the damn battery up on my van, so we had to go get a jump for that. So to end the day on a positive note, so to speak, you know, that's what happened. Which brings us to the mistake that I wanted to tell you guys about. And that's mistake number 17, rushing the sale. And what's funny about this whole thing is that me and my haste, for whatever strange reason, you know, I took ibuprofen before I left to go run because I felt good. And I said, you know, my knees ain't going to get the best of me. But it was my damn shins that acted up, you know. And so what we're trying to say is, just like the story, the tortoise and the hare, you have to be mindful as to having a system that's in place that has already been tested. My wife already had a trail, or she already had a route that she has used for weeks and weeks on end that's proven results with the young ladies that she worked with. And I, in my arrogance and pride, I will honestly admit that, just only on camera, but in my pride, I actually circumvented the system that was already in place, which caused me to have subpar results. Okay, and what I encourage you guys, especially in network marketing, if you're rushing through the sale, if you're tagging people up and you're simply not building a rapport or relationship with them, then what you're doing is you're going to find yourself outside of the system that your company has in place. And that's why 97% of all MLM or network marketing representatives still struggle to make ends meet. Okay, so it's not hard. If you need a team or a system to get with, you can get with me and Melissa with Team Lied. Live your dreams every day.
Every day.
And what we want to do is, we're educators by nature, so any questions that you have, it's not a problem for us to support you in your endeavors, regardless of your primary business. So check out the link that's associated with this video, and we'll see you on stage. Peace.